Hey everyone, Will the FHE fanboy here again with another VHS update. This one is a doozy. I am recording this at 12 o'clock in the morning right now. And I would say Happy Star Wars Day if Star Wars Day wasn't over right now, because it's May 5th right now instead of May 4th. But I had to wait quite a while to discover the other package that I'm going to show you today, because it got sent to the wrong address. Now, I live on private property, and there's a guy who lives in a trailer on same private property, and this package was being delivered by Federal Express, and they didn't know which address to give the package to, because there's my place and then there's the guy in the trailer. So they gave it to the guy in the trailer. So I'm going all day not knowing where the package went, or if it got delivered, or if it got stolen. But the guy in the trailer told me that he had it, and he gave it to me when he got home from work late tonight. So I've got it, fortunately. Extremely fortunately for the tape that it is, because it's a really rare one. But before I show you that tape, I'm going to show you the first tape that I got in the mail yesterday. Don Quixote and the Tales of La Mancha. Yeah, I got this for 15 bucks off of eBay. And you can see the box is cut up to fit a rental case, but it doesn't really matter to me all that much. The tape was still in good shape, and you know, there it is. There's the tape for you. Doesn't have a print date. There's a whole bunch of film in there. Yeah. I watched the tape while it was being ripped, and I thought it was a pretty funny, if not slightly fucked up series, especially because it's about a dog who thinks he's Don Quixote, and he tries to fight a bunch of monsters that aren't real. And this bitch right here, I can say that she's a bitch because she is a female dog in the show, but she just keeps fucking with him in the 2 episodes, pretending that she's the Dulcinea girl that he wants to save all the time. It's kind of messed up, but I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, there's the spine. It's funny that they marked this volume 1, considering this ended up being the only volume of this show that they ended up making. Yeah, I'm guessing it didn't sell very well when it came out. All right, and now on to the main event. Marco Polo Jr. Yeah, I've been wanting this tape for at least 3 years, and I had asked Dad if he could get me the other one that was on eBay that was only 25 bucks, but the box was cut up to fit a rental case like this one was. And instead of doing that, he tried bidding on this one, which was significantly more expensive. It was like $200 on there, but he made some offers with the seller, and they went back and forth for a while, and eventually he was able to get it later that day for 80 bucks, which is a significant step down, but still pretty expensive. But I'm glad he got it. I'm glad it's in my possession now, if I can focus the camera properly. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, here's the front cover. Here's the spine. Here's the other spine. And the stock number is F464. Here's the top with 1984 copyright date. Here's the bottom. And here's the back. You can pause that and read it if you want to. I just got done watching it as it was being transferred. This is a pretty good movie. I got significantly more enjoyment out of this than the Don Quixote tape, because this was a more dramatic sort of movie, whereas the Don Quixote tape was a bit more of a comedy. But I still think both of them are pretty good tapes, content-wise. Even if this one doesn't have any trailers at the end, where the Don Quixote tape does, still pretty good. Pretty enjoyable, both of them. Alright. Now comes the clamshell first, that has the tape inside of it. And here is the tape itself. And I think that the print date is actually on this sticker right here. Whoop. Trying to get the camera in the right position. Okay. It looks like it might be the 10th of February, 1984. Because anybody can tell me if I got that wrong. I'm not quite sure how to read these print date stickers yet. But that's what it's indicating to me. You can see my phone case hanging down right there. And a fun thing about this tape, yeah, my phone, the focus on my phone is struggling a lot. Mainly because it's nighttime right now. The fun thing about this tape is that I've got two other things in the collection that advertise it. One is my own copy of the 1983 Family Home Entertainment video cassette catalog. The one that you can find on the Internet Archive if you want to see it more in depth there. But on the last page of it, I know you can see a nasty rip there. On the last page of it, in the coming soon section, oh wait, it's not there. Well, actually what's being advertised here is Don Quixote and the Tales of La Mancha. I thought Marco Polo Jr. was advertised in here, but nope. But it is advertised in the other tape I was going to show you. This one, my copy of Les Miserables, that I've had for a few years. Inside of the tape, there's an ad. An ad for FHE's releases for February of 1984. As you can see, that's the first page of the ad, featuring Volume 2 of Lassie's Rescue Rangers, Black Star, and Shazam. I have Volume 2 of Lassie and Shazam, but I do not have Black Star. As I mentioned in the other video, I do not have any of the Black Star releases from FHE. Those are the only Filmation tapes that they release that I do not have. One day I want to get them. And here's the other side. Here's the other side of the ad, which advertises Marco Polo Jr. And back then, it was $40, which is expensive then, but it's funny that I got it for double the price it was originally. So yeah, you can see this ad in more detail in the community posts that I made highlighting this advertisement in my Les Miserables tape. I'll send a link to that in the description down below. But yeah, that just about wraps up tonight's VHS update. 2 very rare titles from 1984 have just entered my collection. I'll see you guys later on the next VHS update. I've got a couple more tapes on their way in, and I'll update you guys once those come in. And if you want to watch these tapes right now, you can check the links in the descriptions right now, except the Marco Polo Jr. tape got blocked in most of the world. Like 243 territories this upload was blocked in. But it is available. But for those 243 territories that can't see it, it is available elsewhere on YouTube and on the Internet Archive. So you can see it that way. But people in America, go on and see it. Because America was not among the countries listed, and I thought, I might as well keep it up. FHE is an American company. That's where most of their audience is. So, you know, that's the decision I ended up making. But anyway, I've blabbed long enough. That's the end of the VHS update. Stay tuned for the next one. And for the next tapes I get. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.